Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm live now. Say hi in the chat session. Okay. Let me know if I'm audible. Okay. So let me just present my screen. So let me know once my screen is available to you. Okay, guys. So make sure that you all mark your attendance. Okay. So let's just go check the description and mark your attendance. Make sure that you are enrolled and completing the assignments also, so that you can earn your certificate. Okay, after the boot camp. Let's just start with little quiz. Okay, so just tell me about the creator of Python. Let me know in the chat session who was the creator of Python. Yeah, so creator was Gurio Van Rossum. Just tell me now, when was it released? When was Python released in public so that everyone can use it? That's 1991, correct? Okay, the first time when it was released, so that was the fresh Python. When Python 1 came in, it was published, released in 1994. When Python 2 came in, it was released in 2000. Okay, and when Python 3 was released, it was 2008. And now recently it's been, you know the 3.6 is a stable version, and it was released in 2016. Okay, so also tell me what are the features of Python in the chat session. Some features. So it's simple and easy to learn, right? Flexible, high level programming language. It's interpreted language. Yeah, it's open source and free, platform independent, portability is there. So it's a dynamically typed, so you don't need to mention the data type of the variable. And it works with both procedural oriented and objective oriented. So it follows both functional and OOPS concepts. So there is extensive library is also available, so we can use it. And if there is a large community behind it, so we get a large support, so whenever there is a requirement, everyone has supported Python, and a library has been added more. I hope I'm visible. It is visible, right? So just tell me how many keywords are there in Python? As this is what everyone would know. Right, 30. It's 30. Okay. So we did just a small recap so that we you can just recall it. So we did the print statement. Okay. We know how print statement is executed. Okay. Then we started with data types and operators. So we did got to know means how we can perform mathematical operations, we can type, how we can just use different operators, right? Now we did this data type. So what to know that the str is for string, int for integer, float, complex number, list is there, tuple is there, range is there. Okay, dictionary that I'm gonna tell you today. So bool and none type set we did. So dictionary is only left. So we'll discuss this dictionary today. Okay. And previous day we learned about if else condition, for loop and while loop. Do we have any question regarding all of these we have completed? Just let me know. Okay. Any confusion for loop? Do let me know in the chat session. Okay. So let's just start with dictionary first. So dictionary, I told you that it's a key way, it's key pair value. It's a, you know, it consists a key and value for it. So let me just show you how we can initialize dictionary. So let's just take a dictionary variable. Okay. Guys, make sure that you are marking your attendance so that you can earn your certificate at the end of this boot camp. Okay. So, so it's a key value pair. So let me just okay, in this same format, we will now let's do it for the student. Okay. Name. Let's say let's say Harsh. Okay. Comma, and let's say date of birth. Let's say okay. Class. Okay. Let's say year. In which year you are currently studying. let's say this is your second year. Okay, so once we are, so make sure you put a colon, comma, okay, after each key value. Okay, so this is also a key and value. It's the same way. Name is a key, Hershey is a value, DOB is a key, Feb 2000 is a value. Okay, so if you want to, let's say we just run it. So we have not, initialized our any data type to it. Okay, but it would automatically take it. Okay, so let me just show you the type. We want to check what's the type. We can just check using the type function. It's a dictionary. Maybe it is not visible to you, right? So let me just let me run it again. It's a dictionary. Okay, so let me just check what is in this dictionary. So we will just write dictionary one. We run it. So it's a key value. You will see is the same thing that we initialized. Now I want to check any value for our dictionary. Okay, so let's see dictionary one. Okay, and let's just pass the value, any key value. So it is automatically giving you the options. So let me just check the names. It has given you the dictionary. Okay, so in the similar way we can use we can just check year. Just check, it's a second year we mentioned here. Okay, so sometimes when you are working with uh, a development, okay, on project based development, there you will need to get save values based on key value pair. Okay, sometimes you need to store data into database, so you will need this dictionary. Okay, sometime you need when you come once you are doing your data science project, you will come across this dictionary a lot of time. So you need to know how well you you can just write, you can use this while saving data into your database, and how you can retrieve data from the database. So it depends project to project whether you are going to use a list or tuple, okay, or set. It depends. They all have their unique, uh, you can say, functions. The applicability is different. So when we are using list, uh, you can say just there's order, and duplicate values can be there, but when it comes to set, duplicate value cannot be there, but there is no order also. Okay, any doubt in this? Are we clear with dictionary? So list, sets, and dictionary. Make sure you know only these three are mutable, rest all data types are immutable. Okay. You will get, you will face this in interview question set, which all are the mutable and immutable data types. So all these three are mutable. So today we are going to see how functions can be used. Okay, how do we define functions and how we can use in our projects. So for functions, we just need to use def, okay, as a keyword to define function, and we can write just function one and brackets, round brackets, and put colon. Once you put colon, it will start the block. Okay, you can write all your, let's say we want to print something, say print hello. Hello from function. Once we are done with our function, we can now call this function now. Let's just call this one fun c1. So we just need to write this function, name of the function, okay, and run it. You will see hello from function. So this is the simplest way we can define our function, right? Any doubt in defining function? So the first, this one is how do we create our function? This is how do we call our function? Anyone having any issues with this? So are we clear with this? Do let me know in the chat section. Okay. Let's see. We want a parameter to pass. Any argument can be passed in the function. We have to pass something. Let me just copy one and pass name. Okay, this is the name, and we want this to be hello from name. Okay, so simple. We have just, you can just check. Yeah, we can just give any name to the function. This is user defined. We can do anything. Let me just show you what function name. Let's say uh, it's high underscore function. So it seemed a little childish, but you can give any name. Okay, high from name. Okay, we can run it. Let's see. Voila, calling this function. So function, so whatever we pass, we have, it should be string, right? Or it should be anything. Okay, there's no, we have not mention anything, so we can pass anything to this function. So we, let me just print. Okay, so let me just run this. So hello from Brajesh. We can run this multiple times also. Okay. The same function, we have written this once and we can call it multiple times, and different person can call it. Okay, let's just see what happens. So this is how the function works. Okay, so we have just uh, showed you how we can just use print function under the function when we create a function. So here you can see we have passed two arguments. Now if you want to just combine them at once, we can just do concatenation to string. This is also string, right? So we can just put plus sign here and let's see what happened now. You get the same result. Okay, so let's do one more thing. Let's pass multiple parameters. Let me just copy it here. So let's suppose first name, okay, comma, last name. Okay. So if we want something to be printed, we can just use plus again. We need some space between the first name and last name. Okay, so first name. So we need space. We've given the space, and we can just paste the last name. Okay, so here we are done. And now just run this. Just call this. Okay, so function is again. Okay, so we need surname also. Okay, so let's just second name is Raju. Let the there. Okay, and British is British. Prajapati. Okay. Okay, so we have passed two arguments now. Now if we run this, let's just see what happened now. See, now two arguments, this comma this, and both are working fine. So this is a simple way we can use our function. Okay, so there is no limitation. You can use as many as parameters you want. Okay, let's just do one thing. Let's just create a simple calculator. Okay, so that it will give you a better understanding. For creating calculator, we just need addition. Okay, so we'll create a function for add, we will pass two numbers, right? So we will pass to x comma y. We give, so there is the another thing that I'm going to tell you. The function, so here in all of the above functions, we are not returning anything. But now we are going to return something, the result, okay? So we are returning x plus y. So we can also do one thing. We can just store it in different variable, okay? And add it here and just pass z. Okay? We can just pass z only. So so it is compiled, it is run, so it's just in the system. Now if we want to add something, we will just add, let's say we want to add 4 comma 7. What will it return? Is it correct? Are we clear how do we return? So this was for addition. Let's just do for subtraction, okay? So x, y, we just need to subtract. Okay, so we'll subtract y. Now we just need to multiply, then multiply. Here we will give us asterisk sign and it will return once again result. And now division, okay? We will divide x by y and it will return the value. So I'm using different cells. We can also use same cell to just, you know, to create our function. Let me just do it for you. So there will be no, so like now we are in the, in the block of addition. So we want to get out of it. So we just need to press your backspace. You will be out of this block and you can just press, write your copy. Just you can. So you can check, we have created 4 functions in the same cell. So there is no needed now, it's not needed. If we run, so all are in the system now, we can use any one of them. So let's just do one thing. Let's take this input from user. Okay, we can just, how to, just tell me which function we will use to take input from user. Okay, just tell me. Yes, Brijesh, we need to pass both parameters, right? So otherwise it will give you, error. We otherwise, or we can just do is we can, initialize it here also. But, for starters, just, just understand what I'm trying to tell you. We can just pass, we have to pass right now both parameters, okay, so that our function will not give any errors. So let me just use, so that's a choice. Choice. Let's say 1. Okay. So if ch double equals 1, then we need addition. Print sum of numbers are is comma add, and we will pass x comma y. Okay, this is the thing. Let's just see if this works. We are just looking checking for addition. Okay, it is working fine, right? So what if the choice is different? We will just see now. Let's say for addition, for add 1, for subtract 2, for multiply we'll go with 3, for division we'll go with 4. So if we want to check for other condition, so if ch double equals 2, then we want to print uh, this should be subtract. Okay, we created this block, and now we will print the same, or we can just multiply. Okay, just to make sure that so let's just see. Okay, so okay, one more condition we can put here is else uh, okay, so let me just check with 1. Okay, it's giving sum of number is 8. Let's just do for it 2. 2 is for subtraction. Okay, if we do this, the subtraction of number is 4. So it's 6 minus 2, 4. It's correct. Okay, what if we give 3? It should give you a multiply location for x and y. It's again 12, correct? Now let's just see for 4. It's the number is, so it's 3, okay? And if we give any another number, let's say 5. So incorrect option. So how it works? First, it will go here. Then if the condition doesn't match, it goes to next. Then if it doesn't match, it goes to next, then next. At the end, else. If elif is, always checked after if condition, we cannot use this without this. So if we use this, if, so even if this is correct, it will go to check this, but we don't want that, right? So we want to go and check sequentially. Okay, if it is working here, then we don't need it to check the other condition. So that's why we used if condition, elif condition. Right? Any doubts? So this is another, with if else, this is another keyword we need to know, elif. So any doubt with defining functions, just let me know in the chat section. I guess this is pretty simple. So just if there is any doubt since we started from day one, any doubt regarding what we did, just let me know. Someone was asking for, I guess, dictionary. Okay, let me just do it once again. So in dictionary, we have key value pair. The data is in the form of key and value. So there is a key associated with particular value. Okay, so I did, this is for demonstration. Now all these name, dob, year is key, and Hirsch, this Feb 2002 is the value for each key. So why do we use function? Basically, we can use the same function, with multiple different projects. So let's say, let's just do one thing. Okay, let me just create one file. So just to tell you how we import file from a different, how we import a code from different file, okay, in different project. So let me just rename it. So always make sure that it is in .py file. Okay, so just to showcase you how we use, okay, I'm just printing, giving a print statement. Or we can just use function. Let's just use the function. So if we use these function here, okay, saved it. Now if you want to use it, So now I have imported the test file with the name of T. Okay, now we can use this T dot. This is the same way. Okay, I'm just closing this one. T dot T dot multiply T dot the same file, and we can use here this code now printed in this file. Let's suppose this is a different file. Okay, so just running it for five. It is it has not given any error for addition. See, we have just imported in the same way. We have there is multiple libraries. Okay, we use all these files or libraries, import those, like you have heard pandas, numpy. So we use these like in like these one. So they all have codes. So that means someone has already prepared it for you, and you can just go and use. Right. So okay, I'll tell you. Just give me a moment. Okay. So this is how we use different files. Right. So file is there. Okay. So ch is a variable. So we wanted a choice, a user to make. Okay. So if this, like if you want this file to be chosen by user, so we can just go and take it as input. Okay, and type here enter number for the choice. Okay, and we want this as an integer, so we will typecast it as integer. Okay, so when we run it, we can also take same with x and y. Okay, just checking with choices. Okay, so if we want to run it, let's see. So here's now number. So let's say 2, enter 2. The subtraction is of the number is 4. Okay. Now let's just do one thing. We have use if else. Now let's just do while. Let's just check if why we can add while here. So I'm just doing one thing. So I'm just tabbing. I'm just giving a tab. Okay. And what we do while. Okay, while we have to give a condition while true. Let's say we are giving it a endless loop. Okay, so and we have started the, so we just mentioned this column, and this means we started a block for while. For while we have just added a tab to each one so that it could be under while only. So let's say just do one thing. So for 1, entered 1. It's again asking for 2. The number is 4. So it's like spaces hindering us. I entered 3. We get our multiplication. We enter 4. We will end up with getting division. It is endless, right? So I just told you that I have made it will go endless. We can just go here and click this one. So it will So I hope this while, this if, elif, right, else part, you all clear with this one, right? So we know that we need two numbers for calculation. Okay, so we need two numbers x and y. Now we need a choice from user that what operation need to be performed on these two numbers. So we know that there should be some choice. Okay, so we can just use, no, ch is just a, a variable which I choose it to be integer. You can choose it to be like you can make it as a string also. Just no need to provide. Just okay. You can make it, and you can just use plus, minus, star. It depends on you how you are gonna use. So now all these will be entered, and it will be in a which format? It will be in the format of a string. So we need to specify string. So we will do what we will do. We will just mention here. Like it's the same, nothing much we can do in a frame of seconds. So let me just do it for you. Multiply. So it's like again division. Okay. So let me just run it. So now it is asking enter plus multiply, sign, or division. What you want? Which operation do you want to perform on? X and y. So I just wanted division. So I entered it. See, division of the number. It's your choice, right? Anyone having any doubt? Do let me know in the chat section. So make sure that you need to practice it daily, at least one program you should do. So there's like if you don't practice it, this all whatever you have learned so far will be wasted. So if you want to become a developer or data scientist, a data engineer, anything related to Python, you need to practice daily. It's important to practice to make your concept clear. Okay, let me just close this one. So okay, so I told you we can make uh, integer. Let's say if one is in the format of string, and if we want it to be integer, we can typecast it, right? How? We can just do one thing. This is one. We This one is between single quote. It means this one will be treated as string. Okay. Now we want this to be integer, right? So run it. It will be integer. We just check this type function. So it's integer, right? So you can just 20 here, you will get 1. So similarly, if you want it to be float, print it, right, just see. Look, okay. Do let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Make sure that you complete the assignment that I have, given. So make sure that you check the description. Okay. Uh, and make our full stack programs. Okay. Let me just show it to you. So I want all of you to perform or practice these concepts and come up with uh, your doubts if there is any. Okay. I hope you all are comfortable with this collab. If anyone is not comfortable with collab, do let me know. Okay. I'll try to revise it once again. So this is our two programs. This is demanding in this in IT field, right? So data science and web development. So these two programs are very helpful for you. So if you want to become a data scientist or data engineering or data analytics, you have to go through with data science program. Machine learning programs, all the things that you deal today, like even just go and check how many application in your mobile is accessing your data and using this data science uh, thing, this AI thing, this ML thing, this machine learning thing to 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 help you out with your task, to suggest you something. So you can just go and check how many applications are there which are AI based, which runs on AI. Okay, there are a lot. You just need to check. Okay, so for web development, we also have Django is there, right? So it depends on you which field you want to choose. So it goes one by one. So if you are working selecting data science, so or web development, there will be 100% job placement support. At least 15 plus projects you will do so that you can have a better understanding of the concepts. Okay, and even you can just check how low you are investing here. So just 2,500, you have to just go through it. Okay, so personally weekly mentorship will be there, one-to-one, right? All the session will be live so that you can ask the question on live on the session. Okay, there will be less uh, a session for like 15 to 20 students, so you can clear your all doubts. Make sure that you don't skip anything. Try hard to perform, learn it. Competition is too high now these days, because even you know 11th or 12th class students are also learning this AI thing, Python. They are already learning Python. So you need to develop. The placement support is also there. So make sure that you go and check our website. Okay, so you will see that we are also helping students to get placed. Okay, and the program is affordable, of course. And now if you use this refer 20, you will get straight 20% discount. Okay, so see all these benefits, you will get a certification, a certificate after completion. Okay, there will be assignment. So you will learn a lot doing these courses. And one more thing that you might think that investing in these courses is little, it little tight on your pocket. So you can just refer it to your friends so that they can join with your referral code. you can just get it from your, you had your account in our website. You can just go and get your referral account so that you will get benefit gifts so that it can compensate your fees. Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.